You ever have those moments when something happens, like you get an email or in a meeting, somebody kind of implies that you're stupid, or someone cuts you off on the highway or rides up really hot on your tail, and you feel very strongly that this is happening to me. This is a personal attack. And when we feel that way, right, we're clenched, we're feeling defensive. Sometimes we feel like we have to fight back or we have to hide and shut down. But the question, in my mind, if the goal here in our communication, in our presence, in our ability to relate, if the goal is to be more free, to communicate more clearly, to not get entangled in everybody else's craziness, right? To be able to have an impact and influence the world around you, if that's the goal that you have, start from the premise that maybe this isn't about you. Maybe this thing that's happening is not actually personal. Because I'll tell you, most of the time, and I would say 99.9% of the time, it's not really about you at all. Even if they're calling you out, even if they know who you are, right? They don't really know who you are. They're not dealing with you as a human being, as a whole human being. They don't see you. We tend not to see people as whole human beings. And when we do, we rarely blame them, right? We see them as a full person. And most people, when they're being a jerk, or when they're yelling at you, or they're being demeaning or aggressive in some way, they're not actually responding to you. They're responding to something they think you're doing, or something that they've interpreted in it, or some intention that they've layered on it. But it's not necessarily about you. And more to the point, if you don't think it's about you, if you don't take it personally, it allows you to be curious. It allows you to let go. It allows you to see your part in it without feeling like you're being blamed, without feeling the shame and the anger that can come up from that, the defensiveness. I could see if I stepped on your foot and you yelled at me and called me a jerk, if I don't take it personally, if I don't think like, oh, he's calling me a jerk, I just realize, oh, I stepped on his toe, I could be like, yeah, I stepped on your foot. That is not okay. I'm sorry, right? But I don't have to hey, I'm not a jerk. It was an accident. I don't have to get all defensive. And we can do this in our communication, and we can do this in our daily lives. And if we do this little by little by little, right? Don't take it personally. You get a little more freedom, a little more clarity, and a little more ability to influence others. Give it a shot. It's not about you.